Lab 1, question 7. Here we're going to write a program to do some text analysis. We take an input text file, we read the data from the file, we tokenize the text into words and apply lemmatization technique on each word. Then we find the trigrams for the words, extract the top 10 of those trigrams, and then go through the text in the file and find the sentences that have those repeated trigrams, extract those sentences and concatenate them into one big string. So let's go to Python. Here I'm going to execute this program. So over here we import the NLTK library and some other libraries related to NLTK like ngrams. We read the file, then we apply the lemmatization technique on it. Well, we pull in the lemmatization, which will come later. The first thing we do is we clean the data. We get rid of the line feeds and we put that into one big sentence separated by space. Over here we're just getting rid of lines so far. Then we tokenize those words, separate them out into individual words, and then we clean them by just looking at the alphanumeric of this data. So we get them into the wtoken clean, and then we go through this clean word list that we just created and we lemmatize that data, and then we print it over here as shown on the right. And the next step we take is we convert this list also into sentences, this text into sentences, and then also we take the same tokens and convert them into trigrams using the ngram utility out of NLTK, and then we use collections counter library to do the count on those trigrams, and then there's a function named most common, and then we look for the most common 10 trigrams. And then we initiate an empty list of common phrases where we're going to find these in the sentences, so we can put it into the common phrases. And then next we look into the top 10 trigrams, because it's a dictionary. It prints in the form of dictionary. We look at its keys and values, and then we print them together, separating keys and values over here. And then the next thing we do is we find the sentences that consist of these common trigrams, and then we print those out into one big string. We join this list into one big sentence, and then we print it over here. This is what it looks like. I also pasted it into a notepad for us to see. Thank you.